everyone, welcome back to my channel Learn Math with Priya. In this video, we are going to find the product of algebraic expression from the textbook Pearson, Edexcel, Pure Mathematics 1, International A Level. Let's get into the exercise sums. This is question number 2 to find the product of algebraic expression from exercise 1a. So I have marked some of the questions which I am going to do. If you have learned to do this, then you can do the rest of the question by yourself using the same concept. Let's begin. In order to multiply 9 times of x minus 2, take 9 and multiply with each of the term of algebraic expression inside the bracket. So 9 times x plus 9 into minus 2. So plus minus is minus and you have to multiply 9 times 2. Okay, so you will get 9x minus 18 as the answer. So come to the C sum minus 3y. So remember the negative signs outside the bracket will reverse the sign of the terms inside the bracket. Okay, so minus 3y into 4 and minus into minus or negative into negative make my term positive and it is 3y times 3y. So you will get minus 12y plus 9y square. So you have to multiply the number separately and the variable separately. Come to question number 2e. Again, the negative is placed outside the bracket. So I know that this negative is going to reverse the sign of the term of the second expression, isn't it? So minus x times 3x minus into plus. So negative into positive is negative. X times 5 is 5x, isn't it? So this will give my value as minus 3x square minus 5x. J, here we have two terms in the first expression and the single term in the second expression and I'm multiplying, right? So 3x times x square and come to the second term of the first expression multiply with the first term. So it is minus 5 times x square. Okay, so you will get 3x cube minus 5x square. In K, we have two terms. So I'm going to, this is first term and this is second term. I'm going to multiply the first term separately and add it with the second term. So how you will multiply? So can I do the direct steps? So 3 times x is 3x plus 3 times 2 is 6 plus x minus 7. Since I have a plus sign outside the bracket, it is not going to reverse the sign of the terms and the expression. Okay, so now combine the like terms. So when I'm combining like terms, 3x plus x will become 4x. If there is no coefficient, it is considered as 1. Okay, 1 time x. So 3x plus 1x is 4x plus 6 minus 7 is minus 1. So here I am multiplying and simplifying it. L 5x minus 6 minus 3x minus 2. So what I have to do, first I have to evaluate the bracket. So the minus sign is kept outside the bracket. So this will reverse the sign of the terms of this expression, isn't it? So this will become minus 3x minus time minus is plus 2. So now combine the like terms together. So 5x minus 3x, if you want, you can rearrange it before simplifying. Okay, so 5x minus 3x is 2x, minus 6 plus 2 will be minus 4. So your answer is 2x minus 4. Let's simplify this question. The first expression you just write as it is. So it has three terms, isn't it? So write as it is. Before writing the second expression, you can see the negative is placed outside. So it is going to reverse the sign of the terms inside the bracket, isn't it? Positive 2r square will become negative 2r square. Positive 3t square will become negative 3t square. And negative 4 will become positive 4. So when negative is placed outside the expression, you have to multiply with minus. Okay, so all the terms inside the bracket is going to reverse its signs. Okay, so now combine the r square together, that is the like terms. You can rearrange and simplify as well. So I'm just rearranging for my convenience After rearranging, I am just going to simplify it. So 1r square, right? If there is no coefficient, it is considered as 1 minus 2. So minus r square, or you can write minus 1r square. Positive 3t square and negative 3t square will be 0. Positive 9 plus positive 4 will be positive 13. So your answer is minus r square plus 13. So expand the bracket for r. 7 times x is 7x. 7 times minus 2 is minus 14. Plus 3 times x is plus 3x. Plus 3 times plus 4 is plus 12. Minus 6 times x is minus 6x. Minus 6 times minus 2 is plus 12. So now rearrange all the like terms with the signs. So 7x plus 3x minus 6x, and rearrange all the constants. Minus 14 plus 12 and plus 12, right? So 7x plus 3x is 10x, minus 6x will be 4x, minus 14 plus 12 will be minus 2, plus 12 is going to be plus 10. So this is your answer. Let's do question T. 3x square, write as it is, and minus x. So minus is placed outside the bracket, so it is going to reverse the sign of the terms inside the bracket, isn't it? So minus x times 3 is minus 3x. Minus times minus is going to be plus. X times 4x is 4x square. Plus 7. Combine the like terms. So 3x square and plus 4x square are like terms, minus 3x plus 7. So when you combine this, it is going to be 7x square minus 3x plus 7. This is your answer. Come to the next sum. So find the product of 3x square times 2x plus 1 first. So 3x square times 2x is 6x cube. Then multiply 3x square with 1. So it is going to be 3x square. And see here, the negative is placed outside, so be careful because you're going to multiply with the negatives as well. So minus 5 times 3 is minus 15, and then you multiply the variable with the variable. X square a times x is x cube. So always remember, multiply the signs first and then coefficient with coefficient, then the variable with variable. So multiply with the next term. So negative into negative is positive. So 5 times 4 is 20, x square, and there is no variable, so it is just simply x square. So combine the like terms together. So 6x cube minus 15x cube plus 3x square plus 20x square. So when you simplify, negative 9, that is minus 9x cube plus 23x square will be your answer. Now we are moving to exercise 1b. Again, it is a expand and simplify, right? We are going to expand the brackets and we are going to simplify if possible. So what is the difference between the sums from exercise 1a and 1b? In exercise 1a, we know that we have got the questions like this, right? So 9 is a single term, it's multiplied with two terms, right? So it is a product of a single term with two or many terms. Sometimes we got the question like this as well, right? So it is a single term multiplied with the three terms. So you can see here in 1b, the minimum number of terms we are going to multiply is 2, right? The product of two terms with two terms, or the product of two terms with the three terms. So let's see how we can solve it. So the mark questions are the sums which I'm going to solve it. The rest of the question you can try with the same concept. Let's start with 1a, x plus 4 times x plus 7. So here you can see the first expression has two terms and the second expression also has two terms. So I am just finding the product of these two expressions. So let's take the first term of the first expression, which is x, and I'm going to multiply the second expressions, okay, completely, and then take the second term of the first expression. So I'm splitting the first expression, right? I'm taking the first term, multiplying with the whole expression, and then I'm taking the second term and again multiplying the whole second expressions. Okay, so now you know how to find the product of this. X times x is x square, x times positive 7 is positive 7x, plus 4 times x is plus 4x, plus into plus is plus 4 times 7 is 28. Okay, now I am combining the like terms. So 7x plus 4x is going to be 11x plus 28. This is your answer. Okay, there is other way of doing it, that is called FOIL method. So f is first term, so first term multiplied with first term. There are two expression, right? First term of a first expression is multiplied with first term of a first expression. And O is outer. So outer terms are multiplied. I is inner and L is last. Okay, so using this FOIL method, how can we do this? I will show that. So again, it is x plus 4 times x plus 7. The same sum I am going to take for an example. So the first term with the first term, right? So x multiplied with x is going to be x square. Now outer terms. So what are outer terms? This two we call it as outer terms. So I'm going to multiply, right? So x times 7 and both are positive. So it is positive 7x. And then I stands for inner. So inner terms, this is inner terms. So plus 4 times x is plus 4x. And the last terms of the two expressions, the last terms are plus 4 and plus 7, right? So plus 4 times plus 7 is going to be plus 28. So this can be written as combine the like terms together. So the same answer you will get. So either you can do first method or FOIL method. So let's solve b. X minus 3 times x plus 2. So take the first term of the first expression, multiply with the complete second expression, and take the second term, split the terms, okay, and multiply with the second expression. Now x times x is x square, plus x times 2 is 2x, minus 3 times x is minus 3x, minus 3 times positive 2 is minus 6. So now combine the like terms together. So you will get minus x minus 6, right? X square minus 6 will be the answer. Or we can find the product using FOIL method. So how can I use FOIL method here? So the hint is given here. First I have to multiply the first term with the first term, that is x times x, which is x square. Then outer terms. So x times 2 is plus 2x. Then inner, I stands for inner. So minus 3 times x is minus 3x. And the last term, so the last term is minus 3 and positive 2. Don't forget to take the sign of a number, okay? So minus 3 times 2 is minus 6. So when you combine the like terms together, you will get x square minus x minus 6. So let's do C sum. X minus 2 the whole square is splitted as x minus 2 times x minus 2. Again, I can either use FOIL method or the first method. It's your choice. Okay, pause my video and do any of the method. Check the answer with my video. So I'm doing FOIL method. So first term into first term is x square, and the outer, that is x times minus 2 is minus 2x, then the inner term minus 2x, and the last term minus 2 into minus 2 is positive 4. So it is going to be x square minus 4x plus 4. This FOIL method is used only a binomial expression is multiplied with a binomial expression, which means if two terms is multiplied with two terms of the other expression. Okay, so here you can see 2x minus 3, the first expression as two terms, and also the second expression as two terms. So the product of two terms with two terms, I can use FOIL method. So how I will use FOIL? F stand for first. To 2x times x is 2x square. Then the outer term, 2x times minus 4 is minus 8x. Then the inner term, minus 3 times x is minus 3x. Then the last term, minus 3 times minus 4 is plus 12. So when I combine the like terms, I will get 2x square minus 11x plus 12 as the answer. So come to question number K. Here, the first expression has two terms and the second expression has three terms. So I have to use method 1 instead of FOIL method. What is method 1? Split the terms of first expression and multiply each term with the second expression. So what is the first term? X. So x times the second expression is 3x minus 4y minus 5. Then what is the second term? It is minus 1. So I'm going to multiply minus 1 times the second expression. Got it? Now what am I supposed to do? I'm going to multiply the x with each of the term. So x times 3x is 3x square. X times minus 4y is minus 4xy. So always the coefficient first. followed by the variable. X times minus 5 is minus 5x. Now you have to multiply by minus 1. Minus 1 times 3x is minus 3x. Minus 1 times minus 4y is plus 4y. Minus 1 times minus 5 is plus 5. So now I can rearrange and combine the like terms. So is there is any other like term? Yeah. Minus 5x and minus 3x will become minus 8x plus 4y plus 5. Isn't it? So this is your answer. The next question, you're multiplying three terms with two terms, right? So what I'm doing, I'm just swapping these two expressions. So I will get 5 minus y times 4y minus x minus 2. So split the terms of the first expression, 5 times of 4y minus x minus 2. And then the second term is minus y times 4y minus x minus 2. Okay, so now multiply, it becomes 20y. 5 times minus x is minus 5x. 5 times minus 2 is minus 10. Similarly, minus y times 4y is minus 4y square. Minus y times minus x is plus xy. Minus y times minus 2 is positive 2y. So if you rearrange, you will get 20y and 2y will be combined together as 22y minus 5x minus 10 minus 4y square and positive xy. That's it. Next, we are going to solve some problems from question 2 of exercise 1b. Again, it is expanding and simplification of algebraic expressions. So, what is the difference of this sum from the previous sums? So here we can see there is a product of three expressions, right? So 5 is one expression, x plus 1 is the second expression, and x minus 4 is the third expression. So we are going to find the product of three different expressions. Similarly, come to t, you can see 2x plus 1 is the first expression, x minus 2 is the second expression, and x plus 1 is the third expression. So we are going to find the product of three expressions. So let's solve the sum. So come to question 2b. 7 times x minus 2 and 2x plus 5. So first I am going to multiply 7 times x minus 2. Okay, so how I will do it? 7 times x is 7x. 7 times minus 2 will become minus 14. Then I am going to multiply this answer with the third expression. Okay, so whatever answer I am getting for the first two expression, I am going to multiply with the third expression. So now I know this is binomial, that is two terms multiplied with two terms. If in this case, I can either use method 1 to solve or method 2, which is FOIL method. So I'm going to use FOIL method here. So F stand for first. 7 times 2 is 14. X times x is x square. Always multiply the coefficient first, followed by the variable. Now outer terms. So 7x times 5 is going to be 35x. And the inner term, minus 14 times 2x is minus 28x. Last term, minus 14 times positive 5 is minus 70, isn't it? So now when I combine and simplify the like terms together, so 35x minus 28x will become plus 7x minus 70. So this is your answer. Let's move on to L. So y times 3x plus 2y minus 3 times 2x plus 1. So the three expressions are given here. So how can I solve it? Again, first find the product of these two expressions. So I'm going to multiply y with all the three terms. So you will get 3xy plus 2y square minus 3y, right? Now I am going to multiply with the last expression, which is 2x plus 1. Here I cannot use FOIL method because the first expression has three terms. Clear? So I can swap the terms so that it is easy for me to use the splitting the terms and multiplying it. Okay, so I'm swapping the terms. Now we cannot use FOIL method because there are three terms here. Okay, so I'm going to split the first expression and multiply with the second expression. So 2x times the second expression is 3xy plus 2y square minus 3y, and the second term is plus 1. I'm multiplying with the second expression, 3xy plus 2y square minus 3y. Now multiply it. Multiply 2x with all the three terms, so you will get 6x squared y plus 4xy square minus 6xy. Similarly, multiply 1 with all the three terms, so you will get plus 3xy plus 2y square minus 3y. Now combine the like terms together. So 6x square y plus 4xy square, and these two are the like terms. So minus 6 plus 3 will be combined as minus 3xy plus 2y square minus 3y. So this is your answer. This is the last question of our video, 2t. So there are three expression and all this expression has two terms. So we can call it as binomials, right? First, I'm going to find the product of first two expressions, and with the answer, I'm going to multiply with the third expression. So the first two expressions are multiplied either with FOIL method, okay, or the method one. So let's do the FOIL method. FOIL. So first term with the first term, 2x times x is 2x square, and the outer terms. So 2x minus 2 is minus 4x. Then the inner term plus x, and then the last term. So plus 1 times minus 2 is minus 2. And write the third expression as it is. So now combine the like terms together. So it will become 2x square minus 3x minus 2 times x plus 1. Okay. Now it is a trinomial, that is three terms are there in the first expression and two terms are there in the second expression. So swap it. So it becomes easy to split up only two terms and multiply with the second expressions, isn't it? So now I'm going to find the product of this. So x times 2x square minus 3x minus 2 plus 1 times 2x square minus 3x minus 2. So find the product now. 2x cube minus 3x square minus 2x. Similarly, 1 is multiplied with all the three terms. 2x square minus 3x minus 2. So combine the like terms together. So I can see minus 3x square and 2x square are like terms, and minus 2x and minus 3x are another like term, right? So 2x cube minus 3x square plus 2x square will become minus x square, minus 2x minus 3x will become minus 5x, and finally minus 2. So we have learned to find the product of algebraic expressions. Let's meet on our next video to factorize the algebraic expressions. Thank you.